Number 10. For number 10, it is the Germanic from White Star Line. I like this ship because it has an interesting story. Like, it sank in its pier once, and it became a hotel in the last years of its life, until it was scrapped. And that's why it is my 10th favorite, actually. But it had a sister ship called the Britannic. It was the first Britannic. And the Britannic, the first one, had a long, great career. Number 9. Now, number 9 is the Europa. The Europa was the sister ship to the Bremen, which is a ship that I'll get onto later in this video. The Europa was very similar to the Bremen, but right when it was about to have its first voyage, it caught fire, so the Bremen went alone. Anyway, when World War I started, when World War II started, it got through the war successfully, but it was handed off to the Americans as war reparation. But the Americans sold it to the French, and the French named it the Libertés, and it went sailing until 1961 or 62 or something, until it got scrapped in 1963. Number 8. Now, number 8 is the Andrea Doria. Now, the Andrea Doria was part of the Italian lines, and unfortunately, I don't know much about the Andrea Doria except its sinking and its sister ships. So, its sister ships were the Christopher Colombo and the Leonardo da Vinci. Both of the two ships that I just mentioned sunk, but the Andrea Doria had a problem with its design, which would cause it to list a lot. So it was built, and it went on that famous voyage. And actually, I think one of my one of my ancestors actually went on. One of my great one of my great grandmother's friends actually went on the the Andrea Doria once. She wasn't on the sinking, though, but she was on the Andrea Doria. The Andrea Doria had a problem, and it listed so much it sunk. So, due to Stockholm ramming into the side of it, which caused it to list so much that it sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Number 7. Now, for this spot, I had a hard time picking between Lusitania and Mauretania for this spot. Both are relatively beautiful ocean liners, but I had to pick one, and I did. And I pick the Mauretania. Now, you might have been wondering why I picked the Mauretania over the Lusitania, and here's why. There's just one reason. One single reason alone. It's that the Mauretania's funnel designs are clearly better. Like the Lusitania's funnel, like cow funnels or whatever they're called, like the smaller funnels, I think they don't look too good. It looks squashed and weird. But the Mauretanias look just fine. So, yeah. Number 6. Number 6 is the Olympic, which was the sister ship to the Titanic, which you guys may know. The Olympic actually was the only one of the 3 Olympic-class liners that survived for over 24 years. It was also the first one built. It actually got into a collision with another ship called the HMS Hawk on one of its voyages. which is very famous. And it never sunk, but it was scrapped in 1935 because of Cunard and White Star's merger, making a whole new company called Cunard White Star. And the Olympic was, scrapped due to that merge. Wait, what's that guy saying? You're being totally unoriginal and boring with this entry. Shut up. Number 5. Alright, so I sent car headlight back to the OC pile because, well, he's not the runner of this channel. So, yeah, I guess we'll just do this entry now. Oh, look at the time. This video has been 5 minutes. Wow.